What's up, YouTube? Levi here, aka Dread. I just gotta react to Fat Joe's interview. I did not watch the whole thing. I just read a quick little short article on what Fat Joe said about Tekashi 6ix9ine and about how he never wants to be friends with him again, affiliated with him and stuff like that. So basically, he's basically saying for 6ix9ine to stay the fuck away from Fat Joe. Fat Joe's not fucking with 6ix9ine anymore because he feels as if 6ix9ine snitched because he has reduced jail time and he might get out very soon and not have any jail time at all. Yeah, he was supposed to get 47 years in prison for 12 counts of racketeering and stuff like that. But then he started working with the feds, like actually communicated with them, working with them. And supposedly, since the media heard that he has reduced jail time, of course, everybody outside of the whole problem started assuming that he just snitched. Now, what if he did? Now, snitching, here's the definition of snitching. Snitching is, snitching at first, growing up, snitching was telling on somebody when it wasn't really your business. That snitching kind of substituted into being questioned by cops or feds, and then in the position of telling on your friends. That's what snitching became. But snitching at first growing up, and according to other sources too, growing up, not just how I grew up, snitching was telling on somebody when it wasn't your business. So, but 6ix9ine is in this position because of decisions he made in the past, and with other people, he made bad decisions, crimes with other people in the past that he worked with in the music business or just his friends in general, and that he's trying to work with them to keep his music career going and get out of that whole situation quick. And now he's being called a snitch. And I honestly don't think he's a snitch. I just think he started working. I just think he started doing what he had to do to get out. He could have been difficult to act all tough and stuff, but maybe he's just saying what he feels like he needs to say and necessary things. He's probably not necessarily calling anybody out. He's probably just defending himself to a pretty good extent. Because so far as I know, I don't know anybody else that's been arrested and incarcerated but him. Nobody from his group has been arrested or incarcerated, unless the media just doesn't give a fuck about that. But if that was the case, then there's more proof on it. But I don't know anybody that's been incarcerated but him. So I don't know how he's snitching. I feel like he's just working quarterly with the feds in order to get out to continue his music career. And at the end of the day, he's still gonna have fans that will listen to his fucking music. He still has diehard fans. His fan base might have depleted a little bit. His fan base might have depleted, and if it did, he'll most likely get it back. He still makes good or great music, and he's a great artist. So I'm pretty sure people are still gonna listen to him. He might not be Eminem when Eminem fan base depleted, but a lot of people listen to Tekashi 6ix9ine's music, so most likely they'll go back to listen to his shit after he gets out and makes more music. But I don't think he snitched. I don't know anybody so far. I haven't been looking up to the situation with him recently or at all really, but I'm pretty sure I would see something by now that said, oh, more of Tekashi 6ix9ine's friends go into jail or become incarcerated because he snitched. They just say he snitched because he might not get the 47 years jail time. No, there's difference between snitching and working and communicating and not being difficult with the cops. You could do what you have to do and not be difficult and eventually get out. I'm not saying he didn't do no crime, but it's not like he's out of the whole situation. He's still in the shits. He might be in there for a few months. He's still in there. All they said was that he's not getting 47 years. He might even get a few months. He might even get a year. He might even get 2 years, or he might get a year and 8 months. Like he's not out of the whole fucking nest yet. He's not out of it. Like if people are on him like he's out of it, and he's snitching, and Fat Joe say he don't want to be fucking with him anymore because he feel like he's snitching on his friends. I don't think he snitched on his friends. I don't think so. None of his friends that I know are in fucking jail. So who the fuck could he have snitched on? Like who could he really have snitched on? Really, like if you really think about it, nobody's in jail that I've seen. You know, unless I missed something, y'all can put in the description below. I mean, y'all can put in the comment section below who his friends that are in jail and give me the link to whatever article I read, and I can look into it. But so far, you know, Hip Hop DX, where I go to follow news, and a big hip hop news site, they don't say anything about Tekashi 6ix9ine's friends getting incarcerated, but 6ix9ine. So I get why they call him a snitch. Now apparently snitch, the word snitch has been transferred into meaning you give more info than your peers feel like you should. Like I said, growing up, and the exact definition was snitching on people. The exact definition of snitch was telling on people when that people was of your concern. So, for example, I could live in my hood, right, and see what other people do every day. I can see it's a crime. I can see it could be a problem for that person in within that part of the hood. And then the cops ask me a question, I end up getting all the information. That's what a snitch is. That's what a snitch came to be. Now, of course, the word snitch could be harsh because snitch could get killed because the people who are now affected by the snitch are angry that they got caught. Even though in reality they should have been a snitch in the first place, you know, do better shit with your life. But I'm not, and some people might look at it like, oh, I can tell you're a snitch because you talking like that. But no, a lot of people in the hood make dumb decisions. They're stupid. They want to get into that spotlight so they can say, oh, I did that, so I got myself out of it. No, it's stupid, it's dumb. But you know, back then it was worse with the mafia stuff. They would really kill you. Now it's like, oh, he's a snitch, and they'll just put a lot of dirt out of his name, no matter fuck with him, period. You know, he might get jumped, but so far as I know, there's not much snitches in my hood, at least. Or I've seen that social media. Just a lot of shit talks on social media like Facebook, Instagram. Other than that, nothing much to talk about when it comes to snitching. But like I said, snitching was telling on somebody when it wasn't your business. You know, if I knew Eminem wasn't paying prostitutes or any other celebrity wasn't paying prostitutes the full amount of money that he should for their company, and I said something about it, that's me snitching because none of my fucking business. But snitching been transferred into meaning, like I said, meaning cooperating with the cops or feds, you know, in order to get yourself out of the situation, and that's bullshit. Now, I'm not saying he did this to none of his friends. All I'm saying is that I have seen no news for the past few weeks, past 2 months, of Tekashi 6ix9ine's friends being incarcerated at all. It's just been him. So, you know, Fat Joe, if you want to say that, then fine. I think Fat Joe is more mad at the fact that this nigga didn't listen when he told 6ix9ine to be careful. But at least he shows he's a real gangster. At least 6ix9ine is not all talk, I guess. You know, that's good. That you can see that he's bad about it, whatever. But I guess dumb decisions, and 6ix9ine, I think 6ix9ine is just doing the best he can to get out of the whole conundrum in order to continue with his rap career, and that's smart. Get out of it as fast as you can, 6ix9ine, and continue making music. You know, I feel like he should have been more low with it and covered his tracks more. But he's not the only rapper that are getting questioned by the feds and cops, and you know, going to court and shit like that. You know, the same shit happened with Bobby Shmurda with that very specific song he did, Hot Nigga, about a crime that ended up lining up with the crime that actually happened, and he went to jail for that. I think he's out now. Yeah, that's not I remember, but that's what I heard. And then YNW Melly, who was pleaded not guilty, but still, that didn't mean that he didn't do the crime. And people, and that song, Murder on My Mind, started topping charts more because people want to listen to it to see if there's signs that he probably really did kill his friends. And he probably did. Most likely he probably did. I think he did. You know, if he gets an interview about it, the body language expert, like Janine Driver, she could really look into it and tell you if he's lying or not in an interview. But so far there's no interview with him about it. So, and most likely there won't be an interview at all. Or what if he didn't do it and it looks that way from a certain point of view of the cops? I don't know. I just know that all these rappers are starting to get questioned more about their background and shit like that, and they could most likely be in jail for years, if not life. So yeah, I need Fadjo said that what he said. He don't fuck with 6ix9ine ever again because he felt like he snitched. He probably didn't. He probably just not being difficult with the feds. Some people are just not difficult. Some people just want to get out of the situation pretty fast. But that's how hood people are. Fuck it. I just had to say my thoughts on it. Thanks for watching the video to the end. Please give the video a thumbs up if you watch my channel for a while and you're new. I'll talk about stuff related to rap, political stuff, and NBA related stuff. But yeah, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Try to get to at least 10 subscribers by at least the middle of April, and share my channel on social media: Facebook, Snap, Instagram, Twitter. I will put my social media info in the description below. And thanks for watching the video to the end, and peace.